And as he does every week, walking on with Jordan Ham on the road this week in Colorado. He's been working on several stories on assignment. He joins us from Boulder. Let's start with Arizona State. They get the victory on Saturday night. They put up a bunch of points. They make a change at quarterback. It pays off. What struck you most, Jordan, about the victory over Colorado looking ahead to UCLA this Saturday?
Well, it was twofold on the offensive side of the ball. Trenton Bourguet and also that Sean Iguana was taking over play calling. And that meant it was much more aggressive. He has a track record of really taking care of his tight ends and being very productive at that position. And Jalen Conyers, 3 touchdowns in just one game with Iguano calling the play. So I think that really opened things up. It's also very interesting whenever Trenton Bourguet has come in, whether it be against Washington or here against Colorado, he really spreads the ball around. And a lot of guys are able to get in on the action. Elijah Badger, over 100 yards. As I said, Conyers with 3 touchdowns, but Brian Thompson had a couple big catches, and they were really able to find a lot of those playmakers. So it really opened up. Right now, it looks like Trenton Bourguet really has taken control of this offense, and they're really starting to hit their stride with new play calling.
You saw Trenton Bourguet in high school, right? At Marana, when you were on the high school beat and recruiting roundup. How different does he look to you now? I mean, yeah, sure, physically and the growth, and his dad with Tucson Turf, his younger brothers playing, it's a quarterback family. But Jordan, when you see him a couple of games now where he's been able to lead them to victories, a lot of outrage from the fans. He didn't get on the field against Stanford. What stands out to you now in terms of different football player?
It's just a souped up version of what he was in high school. And that's what you want out of every college player, right? You want to see them do what they do well, but do it even better at the college level. And that's exactly what Trent Bourguet has done. We heard about, the mental side and the play calling and how smart he was as a football player. So he's really taken this opportunity, much like Sean Aguano has as the interim head coach, and is really running head first with it to make sure that it is a really difficult decision if they were ever to take him off the field.
Okay, let's bounce around to some of the other things after you saw them play. Before they played, you caught up with Jake Plummer, Jake the Snake, the Sun Devil legend. He's doing all sorts of cool things. I know you want to get to in some later episodes, but your conversation with Jake Plummer, catching up with him in Boulder.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of different topics, from what he's doing off the field, how he is as a dad, what does he do to embarrass his kids, but also what he thinks of this, where ASU football is currently and what type of head coach would really thrive there. And he actually brought up Sean Aguano and said, this could be the guy. This is a guy that wants to be here, and he really cares about this community. He could be here long term, and he really has been impressed with Aguano dating back to when he was Chandler's head coach and now as ASU interim head coach.
Why shouldn't it be Coach Aguano? I mean, he seems to me like he has the drive and the desire to be granted this gift that he just received to be the interim head coach. Like, he's hungry, he wants it, he's going to work his ass off, as opposed to somebody who maybe has done it before and now it's just another chance to go have a different sweatshirt in his closet and make another few million to coach a ball club that means nothing to him. If you care for what you're doing and you put all that effort together, then I think then success can follow.
All right, let's switch gears to the U of A. I know you're in Boulder, so you did not see the U of A play against USC. I did. There was a lot of no defense. There were some big plays by the U of A offense. A lot of what we've seen. They have Utah this coming Saturday. But you went and looked at the future on your road trip through Colorado, a future quarterback who's coming to Tucson.
Yeah, Braden Dorman over at Colorado Springs, and he is the 2023 Arizona Wildcat quarterback commit. 46 touchdowns through 9 games, just 7 interceptions, just massive numbers that he's been able to put up. And it really came down to him committing before his senior year so he could focus on the task at hand, trying to win a state championship. He really has stepped up the leadership, and he's really ready to try to hit the ground running once he gets to Tucson.
I just think, the pro offense they run, my pro style ability, being able to read defenses, all that stuff. I just think a pro-style quarterback fits in that pro-style offense. Starting varsity for 4 years, I mean, you see a lot of things, and I feel like I've seen everything on the field at the high school level. So I know what a lot of teams are going to bring, and I'm just able to get it to the guys, put it in their hands, and let them make plays.
Good stuff there, Jordan. Well done. Safe travels. Jordan Ham with us from Colorado on assignment on several stories.